Forget the standard travel guides. Today we are doing a different kind of city tour, straight from the saddle of a Triumph Bonneville. I'm taking you to see the heaviest building on the planet, a concrete monster you might have heard of. But stick around until the end, because right behind it hides a massive new surprise that's literally splitting this country's opinions in half. The coffee is done, the Sunday reset is officially underway. By the way, if you enjoy exploring cities on two wheels, hit that subscribe button and join the ride. We are riding down the boulevard, heading straight into the sunset. If this street feels massive, that's because it was designed to be. Back in the 80s, the communist regime wanted their own vision of the Champs-Élysées in Paris. Except, ego got in the way. So they deliberately made this one slightly longer and wider than the French one. But all of this was just built as a driveway for the final boss. This is the Palace of Parliament, the heaviest building on the planet. Literally. It weighs over 4 billion kilograms. It's so massive that alongside the Great Wall of China, it's one of the few man-made structures visible from space, even from the moon. To understand this megalomania, you have to look back at the 70s. The former communist dictator Nicolae Ceausescu visited North Korea and came back obsessed with building something bigger, grander, and more intimidating than anything else. To build this, an entire historical neighborhood of Bucharest was wiped off the map. It has over 3,000 rooms and massive underground tunnels. Riding past it, you can't help but feel small. It's a massive concrete reminder of the past, sitting right in the middle of a modern city. But apparently, having one giant in the city center wasn't enough. Right behind the palace we have the new addition to the skyline, the People's Salvation Cathedral. It is now completed, standing proudly as the tallest and largest Orthodox church in the world. But it's highly controversial. Many locals heavily criticize it, and rightly so, arguing that the massive funds should have gone into building new hospitals, schools, or better infrastructure instead of a mega church. But love it or hate it, it's here and it might just become a massive tourist magnet. So now we have the ultimate symbol of communism and the ultimate symbol of religion sitting side by side. I wanted to show you this contrast. Welcome to the flower market. You see these huge flower structures everywhere? Those are funeral crowns. It's a very specific Romanian tradition to bring these massive heavy crowns to burials. For a foreigner, this place is a massive culture shock. It's chaotic, it's gritty, it's vibrant, it's the raw, unfiltered side of the city. Let me know in the comments down below. Do you have a similar tradition in your country, or is this completely crazy to you? Leaving the gritty side of town, the streets open up and the city completely transforms. That's the crazy thing about Bucharest. It has multiple personalities. In just a few miles, you go from a raw, traditional market to wide, completely empty European-style boulevards that look like Paris at night. The air gets cooler, and it's just the rhythm of the twin-cylinder engine echoing off the buildings. When you're in a car, you're just watching the city through a window like a movie. But on a motorcycle, you're in the movie. You feel the temperature drop, you feel the exact pulse of the empty city. No screens, no notifications, just focus. are pulling into one of the quietest and most exclusive neighborhoods in the city. 3 different worlds in one ride. The Sunday reset is officially complete. If you enjoyed riding along with me today, drop a like, hit subscribe, and let me know in the comments where we should ride next. See you in the next one.